Very late morning, everybody, and happy Tuesday. All right, it is going for 11 o'clock. It is quarter of, so, and for those of you that don't know how to tell time, that is 10:45. I've said that before to people and they're like, what do you mean it's 20 of? What's that mean? Wow. I didn't even look at the temperature. I think it was like 64. That's the pixel. Oh no, that's the pixel. I reset the iPhone this morning because, like I said, I had like 55 minutes of record time left in ProRes. I now have 141 minutes or 2 hours and 8 minutes in Final Cut Pro. So I felt like it needed to clean out, so I just did a quick reset on it, and it's pretty painless anymore to do that. Okay, a couple things from the event yesterday. Did a lot more sleuthing on the AirPods Pro 2. Come to find out that I have the AirPods Pro 2 Lightning, so the features should upgrade to mine when they release them. So that's kind of cool. Don't need to buy another $249 pair of headphones when mine are already that model. So they're not releasing a new model. When I got on the website, nothing said new except the AirPod Pro Max, and the only thing new about them is new colors and light and C, USB-C charging. So little confusing on some of the accessories they did. They're not really upgrading things too much. As for the iPhone 16 Pro Max and Pro, I'm on the fence because yes, just got done watching Mr. Who's the Boss, and both the small version and the large version are now coming with the 5x zoom. Like I said, it's $100 difference, granted battery-wise and all that good stuff. But I'm not sure that the smaller phone wouldn't be more beneficial sometimes for me. I don't know. I mean, screen size is... I've gone back and forth over the years. I remember back when they first came out with the Plus, I felt like it was so ginormous because it was such a new thing. And of course, then you got the Samsung Notes and the Ultras and all that stuff, and they're so big, and so the iPhone doesn't really seem out of place as like it did back in the day. I just don't know. I mean, the hard part is figuring out where in the hell I can even get it and how. I'm almost to the point right now where I might have to make a strong choice between an iPhone 16 or a drone, because I can't do both because the phones are so expensive. I wouldn't have enough limit on Amazon to do both. That's where I'm almost aiming at right now, which sucks. But you can, so the 4K 120 is going to be ProResable, if that's a word, but you can also shoot it without ProRes, but it's still going to be very large file sizes to do. And you can set that as your standard mode in Havoc without an external. I don't know. I don't know if they're going to add that to Final Cut Pro then too in the future, because I don't believe that's even a resolution you can shoot with currently in Final Cut. And it'll probably only be available on the 16s. And we'll see. We shall see. I don't know. I mean, the bigger problem is, you know, I do have other people that are in need of phones. I have two people that phones are crapping out, which means I would get 2 phones back for trade. But I don't know if Amazon even does trade. I'll have to look at all that stuff and see what I need to do. So, biggest thing right now is getting the Verizon bill for this month paid. Like I said, it is already 3 days late. And I gotta wait till Friday until the money comes in that I can actually pay it. At least the headphones, it's done. I mean, I can just get a C charging case. Apparently they made a slight upgrade when they came out with the C case to them, but from what I can see, it's still the H2 processor in what I have, and it says yes, it will be upgradable. We'll see. We'll just have to wait and see, because honestly, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, the whole hearing testing, I feel like I need to do that for myself, because, you know, I feel every so often I get ringing ears and whatnot, and the plugged ear I had last week. So it is a little concerning for me. I've worked in loud environments. I have dogs that bark like right there. The birds are super freaking loud. You know, just different things, just to get an idea at 46-year-old where my hearing is. Priya, unfortunately, baby, they're open, so we're not going over there. She's like, oh man. Hi, baby girl. Yeah. Little man, hopefully he comes downstairs now that I took her out. My other question about the whole audio thing is, yes, Mr. Who's the Boss went over that as well. It is a post-recording adjustment. I don't know if they're going to include something in Final Cut that you can make that adjustment when you're editing, which would be kind of cool. They didn't say anything about that. And so if you do make that adjustment on the device, does it save it so that when you send it over, it's set up that way? Because the one thing I did see in a couple of the, like, I keep flipping through the whole stat sheet on it and trying to read up what's what. I'm seeing an audio meter now on the screen in the recording, in the video, in the camera app. So I'm kind of curious if they didn't mention it, but they finally have enabled Bluetooth connection to the device with a microphone. Obviously, with all the other audio features, the 4 studio mics, because the iPad's supposed to have that as well. If that's true, holy, is that a crane? Hopefully I'm getting him. I don't even know where the camera's facing. I think it's too high, because he's getting away. Should have pulled out the phone for that. Oh well. Like I said, I chopped and bit what I felt was important to me. If there's any questions you guys have or thoughts, you want to know my opinions on any other little features. Personally, the whole Apple Intelligence thing, I'm not overly concerned about it. I mean, as things get smarter, you learn to use the features and whatnot. Honestly, we're getting so dependent on this stuff that it's making education, I feel, weaker. I was actually, because Ruby's owner is actually a teacher. She teaches little ones, but nonetheless, I said, I'm concerned with all this stuff that, you know, they're going to just ask their device to write them an essay, a paper. And I can see that being problems down the road for teachers and for education, that kids aren't going to learn anything because they're not going to do it themselves. So I don't know how they're going to police that, you know. And hell, I think a lot of schools, they've gone away from books and everything's on it like an iPad or something that the kids get at school. Which, it's the way of the future. It's probably a lot easier and less, I mean, you have the upfront cost of an iPad. I'm sure they're not going with anything like I got, you know, an iPad Pro decked out with 2 terabyte. But the cost of, you know, books and the ability to update things so you're not using textbooks that are outdated. So that's an important thing, that, you know, when the world changes, you know, they can update things easier that way. Instead of having to reprint thousands upon thousands of books, they can edit and, you know, re-release things in an app, made it way easier. So, does it make sense? I don't know. Oh goody, we got a boom boom going. Alright, we walked in the bad area mosquito-wise, and we got trees changing here. Well, I really wish I could see the screen. I don't know where this thing's aiming, but both of these maples are starting to convert from green. They're in that awkward color stage right now. It's pretty though. Looks like you need to go over just a little bit that way, from what I can tell in this screen, which isn't much. That would be one thing that DJI needs to work on, is a screen that doesn't mess you up with polarization. Because, I don't know, to me, the polarized lenses are just so much safer to use than your standard. So, all right, we're gonna continue our walk around, get an exercise in. We are gonna get out of here. Like I said, I do have a little trim mow job I'm supposed to do, but little man's got to come to me. He keeps coming over and not letting me catch him. What you doing, Rubes? What you doing? You sitting out in the sun? You sitting in the sun, baby girl? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say hi. She's like, hey, pet me. Oh, you want the belly rubs? You want the belly rubs? Yeah, you do. Oh, the big girl. The big girl. Yeah, you kicking me with these hooves. These hooves are huge. Just don't play with my feet. Don't play with my hooves. Look at these things. What? Oh. Oh. Rubs and kicks. Rubs and kicks. He's a clown. You clown. Yes, you are. All right. Well, you have a good day, puppy. Yes, you do. You have a good day. Good evening, everybody. We got a jet cruising across the sky. Boy, 15x, that really kind of came in nicely. That was kind of, it did a little focusing, but then it came in. Okay, I got a sneezing min pin and kind of a unique looking sky. It's definitely cooled off. Put a t-shirt on after my shower. I've been absent all day, just busy. And then came home and made dinner. Well, he didn't come to me, so Pri and I went, did my little mowing thing and whatnot. Got her out and did some things we needed to do. Then I came home, got her car, filled it with gas. And for some reason, so the Goodyear card is supposed to work at Exxon stations and mobile stations. The one on the Crick Road, $3.09 a gallon, doesn't work there. Declined it. And the card isn't due yet, which is kind of weird too. So, we ran over to the south side. The Dollar General is closed. They're remodeling. So we ended up all the way down on the strip again. It's like, man, I just wanted to make this like a quick little trip and get him out, which really, honestly, little turd didn't come to me. So, but oh crap, we need to do that too. We need to close him out from under the bed, and I need to get more totes and slide him underneath, because we're not going to make it where he can get underneath there like that anymore. That is ridiculous. So anyway, yeah, it was kind of a crazy day. I was filthy though. Oh my God, the grass, the yard, it's so dry. My car is a dust ball. I was a dust ball, and yeah, so. But that's done and over with. I thought it came out pretty good. A lot of trimming though. It was almost 3 hours. Oh, that's a pretty shot. And it's a beautiful night. We had a pretty decent day. I know I didn't film any of it, which, my fault, but so far though, I'm gonna say this and regret it. I haven't felt a mosquito on me yet. I don't know. Yes, I took off the beard. It was driving me nuts today. I kept feeling like I had things on me, and I might have, who knows, but it was like tickling the hair, and it's like it was driving me absolutely batty. So this might be TMI or personal or whatever, however you want to look at it. So the beard was pretty long. I did not pull out my Gillettes. I actually, how do I want to say this? Okay, so if you have a heavy beard, in order to trim it off, I mean, yeah, you can get out like a beard trimmer or whatnot, take it down. That's one option. Or ladies' razor. They have much wider blades, and they're for coarser hair. Now, granted, it was so thick that literally I couldn't even get a full stripe. I could get about a half a stripe and then have to rinse it out, and then went back over it with my good razor. That's why every time I see these stupid Manscaped commercials, I'm like, that's a waste of freaking money. Ladies' razor is designed for things like that. All right, now that's a thing of beauty right there. And Mr. Moon is coming out. Oh yeah. There's a beautiful look. A little bit of clouds in the backside. Love it. It is beautiful. So Aaron messaged me today and he's like, so what do you think of the iPhone 16 Pro Max? I'm like, dude, I don't know. I am kind of, I mean, me personally, yeah, I want to have it. I want to try this new capture button. I want to see how this works, how this helps with photography and whatnot. I'm also a little leery. I'm really sadly gravitating so hard to the new desert titanium color because from the images online, it looks so pretty, you know, but functionality, I got to make sure it's not going to be something that's going to overheat. Aaron said the same thing. He goes, the desert titanium is definitely the neatest looking one, which, like Mr. Who's the Boss said, it's their new variant of gold. Basically, it's either gold or it's almost a bronze. It kind of looks like. I don't know. You know, like Mike's like, listen, I have a Pocket and an Action. I don't need another iPhone. There's no point because I'm not going to film with it, or I will. All right, enough tech talk for the moment. I'm sure I'll think of something else, but as of right now we got a little boo-boo. Oh, he's like, huh, what? You said my name? Oh, it was a mosquito right by your... Oh, yeah, and I got attacked by mosquitoes when we were, when he did his boom boom. So, looking like they're open, Mateo. This might be as far as we go. But the mosquitoes are definitely out in the grassy areas really bad. I'm still squishing them. And they're surrounding his little face. And I just crushed another one on my face. God, he was a big one, too. I can't get him off me. It's like a booger. They're over there working. They're still over there working in Dollar General. I'm going to have to get up super early tomorrow morning. Try to get out there before 7 o'clock to even probably get any type of footage. I don't know what time they stop. Nightfall, maybe? But, sorry, you can't really see it through the trees there, but it's being built. And they are working diligently to get it up. Whatever problems they were having with it, they've got resolved, and they are going to town. Kind of curious. They might have the other side closed in by the time we get back over there to see it. Whew, that air's brisk. I like it. Oh, man. Yeah, overall, it wasn't, it was a nice day. I definitely was hot trimming. Mowing, I was cooled down, but mowing, riding on a mower is not too bad. So, it was, I miss doing that type of stuff. So I was kind of like, yeah, I don't mind helping out since other people in the household don't do it. But it was yeah. I don't think it's been done as good as since I did it the last time here a few months ago when I got the trimmer. So fun times. Teo's little kitty buddy's out. So they were telling me he's actually a year old and he's still this tiny. You a tiny little kid, aren't you? You are. You don't overeat like our cats. What are you doing? Yeah, and you don't meow either. You don't meow. What are you barking at? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ruby's mommy's home. I don't know why I'm only snapping photos of this beautiful sky. But let's get some video of this bad boy. Like that. This away. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Yep, never fails. The minute we get down here, I lose the angle. Because if you look through the trees right there, how orange it is, can't see it. But from coming down the sidewalk, it's sorry, mosquito is literally landing on my watch band and I'm killing it. All right, got the princess. Just using the iPhone at this point. And see if the vet's closed now so she can go sniff. And we're gonna make it a day. Oh, that's on 2X. I don't think we can get over there. But yeah, Mr. Moon is shining bright above us. So obviously no astro shots tonight. We can get this bad boy. Still looking pretty out. I'm kind of surprised it's holding up as long as it is, because a lot of times it just kind of fades off into nothingness. I guess we started walking earlier. It's almost 8 o'clock. And, you know, it's not my favorite angle, the power lines, but they're kind of disappearing a little bit. But there you go. There's some orange. There we go. Priya's happy. She's at her vet. She's like, yay, I'm here. Alright, so according to Mr. Baker, the International Space Station is supposed to be going by us right now. I don't know if that's it or not. It's pretty bright. Not sure. So, Priya and I are almost done with our walk finally. But I've never actually made a phone call to Pixel, so I gave him a quick call while we were on our walk. But is that supposed to be west, south? I'm thinking that might have been it. I don't really see anything else up there right now. Except for that dot right there. Don't let me know. Is that a mosquito biting me? Yeah, I'm gonna say that's the most steady thing in the sky right now. That's gotta be it. It might be a star. I don't know. It's definitely not a plane. Turn the flash off because it seems like it's degrading it a little bit. That's not. Yeah, I bet you any money that's it. I bet you any money that is the International Space Station right there. Ooh, I did not want to go into ultra wide. Boy, you see the low light drop on that? Oh, it's moving like really fast? Like, and it's right now it's the moon's blocking it, and now it's not anymore. Sucker's hauling ass, isn't it? There he is. International Space Station, guys. Right above the moon to the left. Above. So how often does it actually go by us? And another stupid question, what's actually lighting it up that we see it? The moon? Nobody's there. What lights it up for us to see it? It's like almost above my head now. There it goes by. Oh no, I'm still following the son of a bitch. He's starting to blink out a little bit on me. And he's gone. Alrighty. Alrighty, everybody. I am going to call it a night. Are you recording? First one was upside down and on 2x. So, yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night here. Try to go to lay down, get a good night's sleep, because last night I didn't sleep very well. And in fact, until dinner time, it was the first meal I had all day long. I had 2 cookies. That's it. So, raviolis with green beans and salad hit the spot. So, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the morning. Have a good night. Stay safe.